There's, that moment you thought you hit record on your thing and then you didn't. You just die a little inside. Hey everybody, mentally I'm starting over. I'm like Sisyphus. I'm pushing that fucking rock up the hill. The rock just falls down again as I trip over the mic cord. A slow death, death by 1,000 cuts, like a samurai. I've always seen myself as kind of a Ronin. I went to Japan once. I was kind of on my Tom Cruise Last Samurai shit. Only white dude around for a while. It was cool. They have some funny ideas about Jews though, for real. Like, I was 16 when I went, and my tour guide stopped me at one point and was like, "Just really quick, do you have any stock tips or financial advice?" I'm like, "Dog, I might be Jewish, but I'm 16. Like, I don't know, invest in Pornhub, like." They got a lot of weird porn over there. Let me tell you, you can buy anything in a vending machine in Japan. I mean, anything. It's wild. It's, more power to you, but it's a lot of power. Oh, man. I would love to start stealing vending machines. Just, anyone got a Ford F-150? I could get some chains and attach a vending machine to it. You drive, I'm in the cab of the truck, just pretending to steer it as it just whips along the road, just hitting cars, knocking over pedestrians, just ruining storefronts. I pretend to be in the mafia as I rob these places. I don't even make very much money because of how much damage the vending machines sustain. But, it's this thing of ours. Even though I'm not Italian or in the mafia. I'd love to be, though. I have this fantasy where I find out. So a little bit of backstory for this bit. My grandfather had dementia, and he would tell me a lot of times in his dementic days that I was adopted, or he would say, he'd be like, "Come here," and I'd be like, "Oh no, not again." He'd be like, "I gotta tell you something." I'm like, "Granddad, you already told me." And he's like, "Yeah, no, let me tell you something. You're adopted." I'd be like, "Okay, you said this yesterday." He's like, "All right, well, see you tomorrow." But anyway, so I hope I'm adopted, but I hope that my origin story is actually from an Italian mob family. I'll be like, "Oh, you're telling me I've been Italian this whole time? How the fuck could I have possibly known?" Oh man. Speaking of religion and Jesus and all types of shit, what about if Jesus was in therapy? He's taking his Prozac. He's like, "How are the meds, Jesus?" He's like, "I don't know, I've been having side effects. I've been feeling paranoid recently. I had this supper last night, and I was worried, what if this is my last one?" Looked around, and I was like, I think one of these Jews is going to betray me. Oh, shit. Speaking of Jews and betrayal, I work in the special needs industry, and many of them are either very into John Cena, wrestling, or boobs. One of my clients, he was a hybrid. Yeah, boobs rule. Let's all give a shout out to all the great women that have allowed us to see or touch boobs. Yeah, you guys are the real heroes. So anyway, I got distracted. I had a point to make, and then, like usual, I'm thrown off by breasts. Let's see. So yeah, Jesus and therapy. Oh no, fuck. Next thing was fucking. Oh yeah, I work in the special needs industry. I gotta smoke less weed, people. I'm losing my train of thought. And so I work in the special needs industry, and fucking a lot of people there are either very into wrestling, very into religion, or super into boobs. And one guy, he was into all three. He hybridized in a cool way. He had like just the roller girl posters, like the full length, floor to ceiling. But it was just the sign girls, only them. He didn't have any of the wrestlers. It was just like the pretty women. And he knew all their names, and he would like say goodnight to them and stuff. It was really funny. It was weird because you like try not to laugh in these situations that are objectively funny, and then you fail because you like comedy, and then you feel guilty because you shouldn't laugh at people like that. It's real slippery slope, But anyway, so he was telling me that I was his brother in Christ, and I was like, shit, I'm not your brother in Christ. I'm sorry to let you down. He's like, "You betrayed me." I'm like, here we go again. We cannot win. Yeah. If you can't beat him, just be Jewish. I feel like all Jewish holidays, you could kind of summarize them by being like, they tried to kill us, we lived, now let's eat. Let's see. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Except if you're Jewish, then there's definitely a hell. JK, I can say it, I'm Jewish. I got my J card and everything. And drop that hard J.
Is that what they call it?
The hard J. It's funny because it's actually a hard K if we're being honest.
Yeah.
Not even going to get into that rabbit hole. I know better than that with this crowd. We are PC today in this space. It's interesting, Florida, like you got very PC people, but then all those PC people are also gun owners. So like they're not just gonna like tweet something negative, they're gonna shoot you in the parking lot. You gotta like really kill that shit. Oh man. Alright, oh yeah, the last thing I wanted to talk about is I think that I was talking about Italians earlier. I love that expression they have where they go, "Come in, let me touch your face." That's the best. I would love to, I'm gonna start pretending to be Italian. They have the best expressions. I'm switching from Jewish to Italian. They seem like just a more fun version of our thing. Similar geography, kind of similar food. Even the hair has a lot of overlap, I don't know. My friend Danny, who's Italian, compared Italians to Jews. He was like, he has the best New York accent. You guys should have come to Manatee last night. He did a great bit about how to suck your own dick, which is, I guess, their version of How to Train Your Dragon. And, anyway, it was great. Apparently, to suck your own dick, you don't go like this. You actually, he was saying that you have to wind back to do it. It's sort of like a reverse cycler matrix thing. You have to kind of run up the wall until your dick hits your mouth, I think he was saying. So anyway, something to try when you guys get home. So that's my time. Tip your kava tenders and keep it going for the next person.
Yeah.
Go.